Hi and welcome to this video. Today I'm here on a drift circuit. You can see that behind me. I will try for the first time on my own body, with my own hands and my own feet, my braking, my throttle technique, try to put that out in a car where I'm drifting. I think it will be fun. Now I'll try to drift 2 hours in Mazda MX-5 with no horsepower. But hey, you can see it out there. It's so fun and it's also so difficult. In the beginning, it was so difficult for me to drift because it is not natural for me to have that the car will drift. It's much more natural for me to find the balance in the car and then have traction out of the corner instead of have drift out of the corner. So one thing is the technique, you can see it here. But the technique with the weight balance, the way of turning the steering wheel, and then also adjust the angle of the car with your throttle. Of course you use your steering wheel, but that's only to adjust a little to the left, a little to the right. But after that, you're using the throttle to adjust the drift. And I made a lot of mistakes. You can see that here in the video.
Wider. Way, a little bit aggressive on that clutch, but
Exactly.
the line was much better.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. That will come.
First bit you needed to bring the car back in, but that second one you didn't need.
No. But I turned it in on the throttle also. I think I was going too hard on it. Why did I hit the throttle?
Is that the first time you spun here?
Yeah. But why?
Lack of concentration.
Yeah, I just want to go faster.
Greediness.
You know? Yeah. And you know when you want to go faster, you go slower.
Yeah.
But also, after making those mistakes, my brain, my body start to understand what I need to do. And this is what helps. So I was starting slowly, spinning a lot of time, and then building it up. Had a break, had a talk with my instructors, had a talk with the other drivers. So I learned from them also, just to talk with the other drivers. So this is also experience that I can take away from here. One thing more that I learned today is that I was going into a corner and slowing down the speed with my throttle. So the way I was slowing down the speed was lifting the throttle and then also correcting on the steering wheel. So I was not using the brake, but I was using the throttle, doing less, and then the steering wheel, and then also giving. Sometimes I was controlling the car, then I needed to go a little more on the throttle again to have the drift angle. So it's such a up here, it's a brand new experience for me as a driver to feel that. But I think the more you can master in a car, the better racing driver you will be. But in this drift car, first of all, it's a lot about technique. It's a lot about how to use the throttle, and also a little on the brake also. But the most of it is the throttle, to control the car with the throttle. The drifting, how sideways do you go, and do you want to go more sideways? And also the speed. There's a corner in the end of this track where you're coming fast and then going into this corner pretty fast. And honestly, in the beginning, I was scared about coming so fast down to this corner. Luckily, I could just brake and then go straight there because there was a good runoff. But inside me, I was afraid. And also feeling that, hey, it is not possible to do this. But then after doing it again and again, and also first working with the entry of the corner, then with the middle of the corner, and then the exit of the corner, then suddenly it was just working really, really good. And after a couple of hours in the car, I was feeling comfortable with the car, I was feeling comfortable with the technique, and I could do it almost every time. And that made, first of all, a lot of fun. but it also gave me a lot of confidence inside me to know, okay, I can do this. So I knew when I was coming to the corner, I knew what to do. I didn't have to think about what to do. The body, my feet, the way to adapt to the throttle was more natural in doing it like this. And as I said before, I am not here to be a better or to be a drift driver, because I don't want to drift. That's not what I'm here for. But I'm here to be a better racing driver, to learn more about myself and to get more my fine motor skills, with especially the way I'm using the throttle. I'm working with that. Also, I use the clutch a little because I was shifting from first to second. And if you're lifting the clutch too fast, yeah, the car will just spin. So a lot of that, and also the way you're turning the car, being more aware of just a little input on the steering wheel, how much that affects the car, and then you can't control it, and suddenly I got a spin. Yeah. I hope you will enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and good luck also with your own development.